How's it going there, YouTube? Well, I haven't done too much recording yet lately because, of course, you guys know me, busy all the time. Getting ready to take a load of scrap metal up here right now. Oh yeah, back at scrapping again. I missed out on scrapping last weekend because, well, I got an actual overtime shift to work, so that wasn't too bad. We'll take that too. Anyway, I'm getting ready to take a load of scrap in here, of course. Should be getting ready to go to Melt and Steam Show. Well, it definitely feels like a Melt and Steam Show kind of day out today. You know, this morning was kind of chilly out. Fall mornings are upon us now, of course, this being September. But, you know, I should be loading up tractors, not scrap metal, but, same story as every other show this year. Nada. But, you know, these things happen, of course, and, well, like I said in other videos, it's almost this is the first year in almost 30 years that I haven't been able to go to Milton, so, oh, well, I'm sure we'll survive, but scrap metal's over here. I apologize for the wind noise. It got awfully windy up here this afternoon. I am on holidays as of today, of course, for another week, but, of course, I take a week's holidays here just to, you know, get stuff put away after Milton and whatnot, of course, so. But, you know, I wasn't going to mention this in the video, but I'm going to because I'm kind of back here thinking about it. Did have an intruder in my shop there last weekend. I wasn't, like I said, wasn't going to do a video on it, but I'm going to now. We got a sign of entry there. I'm not going to go into too many details about it because, well, it's one of those things that happens. I do know it was a raccoon though, because I have seen them back here before. Come back here last Saturday to come and diddle around with something on the W4 here, and I seen he was laying right down that, in between that wall and the back tire there, so I didn't want to bother with that too much, so I just kind of let him go by himself, you know what I mean? It was kind of, he must have got himself hooked up on something, which is a little bit, it's a little bit gory on that side of the shop there, so I'm not going to show you guys that too much, but I went out here and I saw the flap on that shed there was all heaved up, and I picked the side up and seen his big raccoon ass back there, so I figured, well, I'm gonna leave him well enough alone and he'll go by himself. So I haven't seen him back here yet, so oh well, these things happen, of course, in the carport building, but geez, y'all, old tractor's awful quiet back in here today, I'll tell you that much. I'd say a whole hell of a lot. Oh well, maybe next year we'll have a better run for shows. Look at this. Somebody's been in here having a snack, and that's not me either. I kind of been thinking too. Next year they're supposed to be having the big Oliver Hart-Parr Expo at the Rolllog, Minnesota show down in the States. Never been to Rolllog, but I do have videos on it, of course, from way back in the day. And it's I still believe it's one of the biggest shows in North America, between US and Canada. So I don't know, I was kind of thinking next year I might go down to Rolllog. Of course, that would make a YouTube video for you guys. I think the Oliver Hart-Parr Collectors Club is supposed to be having a little part in that expo too, but I'll wait and see how things pan out. Maybe this time next year, of course, it's on Labor Day weekend, and Melt and Steam area is on Labor Day weekend, so I don't know, does going to Rolllog give me a reasonable reason to miss Steam area? I don't know. Melt and Steam Show is kind of the big show in my so-called little circuit up here, as I call it, so I don't know, we'll see how things pan out here the next year or so, and I might not take any tractors down with me, but, you know, I would like to go see Rolllog at least once before, you know, things happen. Anyway, I'm going to carry on, load up some scrap metal here. Maybe I'll do a couple day vlog on this. I do want to go up to Charlie's tomorrow and get some paint for this W4. I want to get these fenders finished up on this tractor. I just haven't had no time to do it because, of course, we're doing scrap metal, so, yeah. Anyway, I guess you got to do something to keep yourself busy to get over the Steam Show blues, which is what I've been calling it, Steam Show blues. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit. So I was out here taking something apart to take it in for scrap because it wouldn't fit in the truck with everything else I had. This is actually a chimney off a propane porch heater. The big stand-up one's about 6 feet tall. That's the chimney off it. It's a nice piece of stainless steel. It's about 3.5 inches in diameter. It's back here playing around for me. It says, hey, a red International tractor with a stainless steel stack on it always did look good, so I've kind of been thinking, this is a little big, but I mean, could always trim it down and put a little polish on it. I mean, it would polish up all right. I mean, whatever, a couple little holes here, but no big deal. But I mean, if you wanted to go play around the tractor pull or something, I don't know, maybe the stainless steel edition pipe will add, I don't know, 3.5 horse or something. I don't know. I figured I'd throw that up there for a laugh and something to entertain you guys with anyway. It is kind of cool looking after all, but I don't know. I kind of like factory original tractors though. But I mean, yeah, the Chromies is cool too. Different strokes for different folks, that's what I always say. Well, I'm just kind of taking a break from scrapping. I got the truck all loaded up, ready to go. I was just kind of thinking about the old tractors. Look, see, look at that. I painted that hood up all nice there a month or so ago. Look at the cobwebs and everything on here. Like I said, I haven't been back and done a whole heck of a lot lately, but I do want to get the decals on this W4. I think I said it in another video here. I was going to originally order my decals through Maple Hunter, Indiana there. They're half the cost of what Steiner's are, but did some research and they only had the early style W4 decals and that don't have the late style. So the early style was I think 39 to 44 and the late style is 45 to 52. So Steiner's has them, they're about 60 bucks. Plus I want the front grill badge too, because if I'm gonna do the decals I want to put the final touch on that too as well. But hold on, friggin' race burners, eh? Anyway, yeah, I want to get the grill badge and the decals, but to order that from Steiner's, I think the grill badge is like 30 bucks US, some of that. It's a little bit expensive to order from the States right now because, you know, the shipping prices and whatnot. There's almost 50 bucks to ship everything up here. Actually, I was almost sick of what it was going to cost me to ship everything up here, but it's going to be close to 200 bucks Canadian by the time they do the US conversion and all that. But nonetheless, I, you know, got the tractor all painted up nice and pretty. Like, I'm going to redo the front axle a little bit, and I'm going to try to paint the fenders on my holidays here next week and whatnot. Of course, you know, you spent so much time and money spray painting the tractor for the last year and had everything all apart and done such a nice job. It'd be a shame not to put the decals and whatnot on it. So what's another 200 bucks? No big deal. Anyway, I'm just rambling on. So anyway, I'll see you in the next video and hopefully have some videos for you guys next week. Take it easy. Thanks for watching.